Hemapriya. On behalf of Sri Aurobindo Society, I welcome you all. In this video, I'm going to talk about New Age Experiential Innovative Ideas, which was compiled by Zero Investment Innovation for Education Initiatives, that is ZIIEI. So in this video, I'm going to share you a zero investment idea which was brought up from the state Jammu and Kashmir. And innovative teachers come up with a case study called Simplified Language Learning. I think most of the teachers would be really finding hard to teach English to the students. I think English is a basic language where everybody has to learn that English language. Then only they can survive in the whole entire world, because English is a language where you can survive wherever you wanted to, wherever you go, whichever country you wanted to go. English is the basic language you wanted to learn. So a teacher wanted to teach the language called English through the newspaper. That is called learn from newspaper. Which means in the newspaper we have a lot of collective information. So a teacher wanted to make a newspaper within the school. There will be a newspaper means in a newspaper for Hindi, for Hindu or the Times of India, that are the news which would be collected the entire country. So it's not like that. A newspaper which would be designed by the school students based upon the school activities. For example, annual day, or maybe there will be a sports cultural meet, or there will be a teacher which would be transferred from this school to the other school. So all those information would be writing through this newspaper. So a teacher would be assigning a set of students for reporting, where reporting students are that students will be collecting information, such as I told you, that there will be a transfer of teacher from this school to the other school, or the other information which is like we're gonna have a cultural meet on this date, so that information. So a lot of information will be collected through reporters. The other set of students is called the editor groups, whereas editors, in the sense, they will be correcting it. So what are the news has been collected by the reporter, that news will be shortcutted, that would be editor. What are the corrections are there, what are the things they have to take out, and what are the additional things they have to put in. So those are the things which being done by the editor group. Right after filtering out from the editing group, then goes to the designing group, whereas that designing group will be that designing group will wanted to provide present their news in a different manner. So that presentation, how well they can design this one. So when there is an annual meet, so they have to collect annual pictures, annual pictures like dancing or doing some activities, that pictures have to build. If there is a sports competition, then there should be a picture added, things of playing a cricket or playing a football, so that images should be added. So these are all comes to the designing group. So they will have a different groups and they will be preparing their own. So the English learning from newspaper. So this is a way they can learn their English language very better by having these kinds of interesting things. So they will be really excited, and they will do this activity in a very funny manner, and this would be help them to improve their vocabulary and also as the communication skill. You can also implement these innovative ideas in your schools. If you wanted to know more about our innovative ideas, you can subscribe to our channel called ZIIEI. If you're watching this video on the Facebook, make sure you like our page.